I want to bring you attention to this important document. Trump has been found famous for the wall, the border wall, which has been found illegal by the highest courts of the land, has been convicted for high crimes twice, the only president in history to be impeached twice and to be a felonious criminal. He is found guilty of fraud and criminality of various sorts, 34 counts, including gross lying, and is the only criminal president. We're in uncharted territory right now in the U.S. So I'm keeping you abreast of the political and legal situation in America as it develops, and this is one of my daily updates. One of the most serious charges were ledger entries as part of Trump's criminal verdict. And this is just the beginning. Trump is the only president to have been impeached twice and found guilty of high crimes twice. 208 Democratic votes, 9 Republican votes. This is one of the impeachment proceedings, 217. I saw another ledger that added up to 232. I think this could have been, well, I don't understand this then, but there's another statistic I have here. Criminal Psychopathic Administration has had a certain amount of recompense in terms of criminal accountability. 232 votes here for high crimes for one of the impeachment resolutions, I believe the second one. The highest percentage of top administration heads have been sentenced to lengthy prison terms, some of whom are still behind bars, many of whom are still behind bars. Many of these were champions of the border wall. In fact, Steve Bannon was sentenced for crimes pertaining to the border wall. The border wall is and will continue to be their crucible as these psychopaths leverage it to cause harm on innocents. Trump becomes first U.S. president convicted of felony crimes. The Ninth Circuit blocks construction of Trump's border wall, which is 100% illegal. It's illegal. Higher courts, the highest courts of the land have discerned. Trump is ranked as worst president, found guilty on 34 criminal felony counts. Also received a gag order circumventing his freedom of speech. Trump is a criminal, 34 felony counts. Blocks any further construction. Appeals court rules Trump's border wall is illegal, blocks any further construction. Trump becomes first former president sentenced for a criminal conviction. He also lost in 2020 by the biggest votes in history, never beaten, a Democrat. And in addition to that embarrassing loss that they fallaciously contested,